Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are having another car talk episode while I am still figuring out how to redecorate my office space. But anyways, if you are new here, this channel is all about becoming the best version of yourself both inside and outside. I'll teach you how to walk, talk, express yourself, and be confident, and just be the best version of yourself. Many of us growing up did not have the most amazing support system, and I am here to be your support system and to tell you all the things that I wish I was told when I was young, and to give you advice that will really help you flourish and really help you find yourself and, like I said, become the best version of yourself, because if that isn't your goal, it should be. In my earlier videos, I made a video about this is why you're failing, and I am going to make a part 2 of this is why you're failing part 2 edition. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, grab your favorite coffee and a pen and a cute piece of paper, because Yasmin's about to talk and it's going to be amazing. I've been traveling here and there. I haven't seen my friends in a really long time, but I reconnected with everyone recently and I realized my friends are stuck. They're stuck in goals and things they are trying to achieve, and they're not getting anywhere. And I realized when I sat down with them is that there's a lot of things that they are doing that is making them fail even more than they should be failing. It's because they have these set goals for themselves and they're trying to reach certain things in their life, and they're kind of going from instead of going from step 1 to step 2 and step 3, they're literally jumping from step 1 to step 100 and hoping that they can reach the ladder and not fall down, which doesn't work in any situation. I think so much we see on social media these people who got rich fast or who got famous really fast, and that's amazing. That should be a really nice inspiration, but it's not a realistic thing that's going to happen to everyone. Not everyone is going to become extremely popular on YouTube. Not everyone's going to have this fast amount of growth in such a short time. So it's really, really important to have like a really good plan that includes so many baby steps, so you're not sitting there stuck in limbo, not knowing what to do, where to go, how to plan your life. I really, really advise that you watch this video and follow my tips and strategies to getting where you want to be. So the first reason why you are failing is you are setting unrealistic goals. Unrealistic goals will not get you anywhere. If you are someone, and I've said this before, who has never worked out, suddenly decides they want to lose 10 pounds in 1 month, what are the chances that you are going to actually lose 10 pounds in 1 month when you've never worked out, you've never really intentionally lost weight before, you don't know how to meal prep, you don't know what a healthy diet is like, you don't know what healthy food is like, so you're really just setting yourself up for disaster. Before you even think about weight loss, you need to look at your lifestyle. You have to change your lifestyle before you even think about planning to lose weight. How are you going to lose weight when you don't know how to make a salad? How are you going to lose weight if you don't know how to what healthy drinks, what you should stay away from, what you shouldn't, how much you should exercise? Before you even think about I'm going to lose 10 pounds in 1 month, your goal should first be is making changes in your life that will allow you to actually lose 10 pounds in 1 month. So your focus shouldn't be, for example, the number and this is how much I lost. It should be the amount of changes you did that will make it much easier for you to actually lose 10 pounds. Your goal should really be not just for 1 month. It should be making those changes that will allow you to continue losing weight until you reach a healthy goal. So for example, removing junk food from the house. Like for example, in 1 month, I'm going to have all junk food thrown out of the house instead of just throwing it out one day and then suddenly going into cravings and withdrawal. Use that month, okay, I'm going to slowly toss things out. That would be a great goal, because once you get rid of all of the junk food in the house, guess what? It makes it much more easier to lose weight versus, okay, why am I not losing weight? I have junk food in the house and I'm dieting and I'm doing this and that, and you're all over the place and your focus is just the number on the scale, but you're not looking at the whole picture. When you set a realistic goal, and I'm using weight loss just as an easy example, when you set a realistic goal, you will have realistic results. When you set extreme goals, most likely you're just going to have mediocre results, because it's too hard for you. Your body's not used to it. Your mind's not used to it. You're going to hate yourself. You're going to feel gloomy. You're going to feel depressed. You're just going to feel really frustrated because you're not getting where you want to be. In your mind, you see it. In your mind, you see the picture. You see the finish line. But your body doesn't understand that yet. So you really need to not just focus on what your mind is seeing. What is your body used to? What is your body used to? Your body will literally go into shock if instead of eating pancakes every day, suddenly you're drinking celery juice. Your body's going to be like, what is this? Where's my sugar? Your body will literally go into shock. It will be so confused. You will have so much cravings. You will be frustrated. You will be tired. And because your body's not used to it. So even if your mind sees the finish line, remember your body's not used to the changes. Some people can do cold turkey. Some people can put a hard goal for themselves and just get it done. That's called discipline. Not everyone has that. Start small, baby goals. What is it you're trying to achieve? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to get into college? Are you trying to run a marathon? What is it you want to achieve? Are you trying to start a YouTube channel? For example, I'm trying to do YouTube. My dream has always been YouTube, to talk and connect with other girls and anyone that really just needs that virtual best friend. And I know for me, if I were to do one video every day, would be like completely impossible for me just because my life is so busy. I would love to do one video every day and just publish it and see where it goes, but I know that's not realistic. But my goal is to not give up on YouTube because it's always been my dream. So I just keep trying to do the best that I can. I will try and try and try, and every week is a different week. Every week is a different crazy hectic thing that happens. So it's really important for me to take a step back and not cry on the days that I know I can't put a YouTube video out, but to just keep trying, to evaluate the week, see what I can do, see what I can't do, and just take it because life happens. There's going to be days, for example, if you are trying to lose weight, where things happen, you don't have meal prep, you haven't prepped your meals, and you're going to end up just going through a drive-through and getting something, and that's okay because it's life. Life happens. It's not supposed to be perfect. You're not always going to have this really healthy 90-calorie salad with cute dressing and it shakes like the Kardashian salad. That's not always going to happen, and that's okay. So it's really important to just have your realistic goals and understand that it's not always going to be as planned. That's life. Life is not supposed to be perfect. You're not supposed to have the same thing happen every day. So don't worry if one day things, the plan falls through. It will happen. And start with baby steps. Baby steps are okay. Once you get yourself used to setting goals for yourself and achieving them, you can make bigger goals for yourself. For example, if your goal is to organize the house, how big is your house? Start with one room at a time. Say, this week I'm just going to do this room. Don't be that person that tries to organize the whole house in one day. You will end up with a more mess than you ever thought possible because, trust me, everyone thinks they don't have so much stuff, but when they take everything out and start organizing, they end up having more stuff than they need. So just take it slow. What is it you're trying to do? What are your goals in life? Are you trying to get married? Are you trying to have kids? Trying to go to college? Trying to start a successful business? Start small. Baby steps are okay. Everyone starts somewhere. So once you start setting realistic goals, you will realize that they are much easier to achieve and you are less likely to fail. But if you start setting unrealistic goals, it really is just a recipe for failure. The second reason to why you are failing is you're also setting unrealistic expectations. So unrealistic goals is in your mind, you see the finish line, but the plan for it to happen is not a realistic plan. An unrealistic expectation, and to have an unrealistic expectation is for you to imagine that if I do something out of this world or something beyond the usual is supposed to happen. For example, let's say you're starting a social media account and you tell yourself, okay, if I post every day, I should have 1,000 followers by the end of the month. That's an unrealistic expectation because you can't control the amount of followers and the amount of audience. Your expectation should be, if I post one video every month, I should have started to build a community, followers, but to have a specific number in your mind is not realistic because that's not something you can control. You can't control the end result in anything. You can't control how much weight you lose because everybody's different. You can't control how many followers you gain or how many followers you lose. You can control some things, like for example, what you eat, where you're going, what you're doing. For example, you could say by the end of the month, I would like to go on a trip. that is a realistic expectation because you know where you want to go, but but you can't control, for example, how many people, when you get to where you want to go. For example, let's say you want to go to California. You can't control how busy California is going to be at that time. You can't control how busy the beach is going to be. So for you to expect that you're going to go, for example, to the beach and you're going to get the most amazing selfies and the sunset and golden hour, you can't control what the environment's going to be like at that time. It could be raining. I don't know if California rains, but, and I'll use social media as an example. As many people start social media thinking they're going to gain 100 followers in a week. That doesn't always work. Your expectation shouldn't be a number. It should be, this is what I'm doing. I should expect myself, because you can control what you put out there, to upload one video every day of the week. That is a good expectation to have for yourself. It may be realistic or unrealistic depending what you are used to, if you are used to being a social media creator. But to expect that if you do a certain video every single day of the week, you're going to have this amount of followers, that is an unrealistic expectation. Your expectation should be for yourself. And once you start having expectations for yourself, you will realize that you're not failing because your outcomes are correct. But if you are expecting outcomes that are out of your control, such as what the number of followers you have, then you're going to just keep thinking you're failing. And that has nothing to do with you. The algorithm is a crazy thing. Some people get like 1 million views on a video, and then the next video they publish, they only get like 1,000 views. That's just how the algorithm works. Because the more you put your expectations to be things that you can't personally control, the more you will realize that you're failing because you're focusing on things, again, that you can't control. Let me know what you are trying to do to overcome failure, and just remember that this channel really is all about personal growth and becoming more beautiful on the inside and out, and growing, and stay positive. And remember, every day you try is a day you win. It doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be the most amazing and the most precise or strategic day of your life. You just have to try and not give up. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do me a favor and help my channel grow by hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing, and sharing with your friends and family. Leave a positive comment down below and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you again so much for watching. If you stayed till the end, thank you again so much, and stay tuned for more videos. Take care.